to episode 17 of the weekly Wolverine update. Please pause for a moment of silence. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Student Pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please repeat after me. I am ready for a great day. I believe in myself. I trust that I will accomplish my goals and dreams. Thank you. You may be seated.
Hey boys and girls, I have a special announcement, or a few special announcements for what we're doing moving forward with breakfast. Don't forget, if you want to eat breakfast in the mornings, you need to go straight to the cafeteria. Do not go to your classrooms. Make sure you go straight to the cafeteria so you can eat your breakfast, and then you can go to class so you don't miss anything. And parents, students need to be here by 7:35 to eat breakfast. Bus riders, when they come and they get off the bus, they'll go directly to the cafeteria, and our pre-K students will be eating breakfast as a class. Also, there will be some coats placed in the cafeteria on the tables because they have been turned into lost and found. And boys and girls, we've got lots of coats, and it is very cold, and we've had some cold weather. So please, if you are missing your coat, go to the cafeteria and see if one of those might be yours, because we would hate for you to be without it. And one more thing. If your teacher emails Miss D by 9:08 and they email her this special phrase at the bottom of the screen by 9:08 a.m. today, you will earn 10 tickets for your house. So make sure you email Miss D again by 9:08 and the special phrase at the bottom of the screen. Have a great Friday.
Good morning, Walker Gamble. Here we are with the red tree. Don't tell Gito, but this is my favorite tree. Well, I have my list, and I'm checking it twice to see whose birthday it is this week, and there's a lot. Happy birthday to Louis Jacobus, Jaden Simmons, Colin Floyd, Bren Baxley, Allie Gossard, Kenley Grace Bailey, Drayshawn Cooper, Aniston Ulmer, Sophia Fry, Arlie Floyd, Madeline Kirby, Juan Flores, Kinsley Welch, Annabelle Floyd, Collier Millette, Cameron Rhodes, and Matthew Payne. Happy birthday, guys!
Hello, boys and girls. It's me, William. We're one more week closer to Christmas. I can't wait. Hey, let's check and see who's found the William Rock lately. Take a look. Ooh, wow. Nice picture, guys. Hope you guys find the William Rock at least one more time before Christmas. Send me your pictures. Bye.
Hi friends, welcome back to Scientist of the Week with Miss Lacey. This week we're going to talk about Katherine Johnson. Katherine Johnson was a mathematician. She always loved math and even went to college to become a math teacher. She worked as a math teacher for a few years until she heard about a job computing for a new government program called the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics. And that committee is what we know today as NASA, the program that sends astronauts into space. When she was working for NACA, she was a computing expert that did the math that we rely on computer programs for today. So all of the long, complicated math problems, Katherine, if you look in this corner, she was able to solve using a pencil and paper, a very old calculator that would have been new at the time, and then a globe that's right above it. You can see about half of it. And she used those instruments, those very simple instruments, to solve very complicated math equations that allowed many astronauts to travel into space. And in fact, after the computer was invented and used more commonly for NASA's programs, many of the astronauts would not travel into space until Catherine herself had checked the math that the computers had done, because the astronauts believed that the computers were capable of making errors that Catherine simply would not allow, that her math was going to be absolutely correct. So if she agreed with the computer, that also meant that the computer was absolutely correct. Catherine worked for NASA for many years and was the first female credited on a research report, which was huge for her time. She worked as a mathematician during a time when many women were not in those fields. Recently, Catherine was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest honor that a civilian can earn in the United States. And her life's work was turned into a movie called Hidden Figures. It's a great movie if you want to check it out. See you next week. Bye.
Hey y'all, Miss Jennifer here with the Fit Fact for you. Did you know that the Christmas season can be a stressful time for some people? Even little kids, but definitely for adults. It's important for us to take a minute when we're getting stressed and try to calm down, either by counting to 10 or taking deep breaths or doing both, or just stopping and doing something that you like.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Good morning, Walker Gamble. This is Mr. Tripp.
From Mr. Tripp's class!
That's right. We've missed a few weeks, but that's okay. And it is, what holiday is it?
Christmas.
So we are here to celebrate as a unified championship school with Miss Jessica's class. Give yourselves a hand. Yay! All right. So what we're going to do is there is a very special group of people that we need to recognize during Christmas, and that is our staff. And staff members, we would not be here without you. We could not do anything here without you, so we are going to make Christmas cards. Everybody ready?
Yeah!
All right, let's go. All right, we're done with some of these letters. We're going to go hand them out to everybody. We're getting you all in. All right, let's go. We're going to go surprise the lunchroom staff. Let's go. Come on. All right, Walker Gamble, I want to give a big thank you to Miss Jessica's class. We want to do an extra big thank you for our office staff. Thank y'all for everything you do. Help us get everything working, from the office staff to the custodial staff and all those staff members. We love you. All right, bye, Walker Gamble.
Bye!
Bonjour, and welcome back to Learning Language with Miss Hannah. Remember, we're learning the language of French, and the way we're learning that is through ballet steps, because ballet originated in France. So we are learning the language of French. All right. This week, I promised y'all would start doing points, which is when you have special shoes called point shoes. They're on my feet right now. They have a wooden box or block at the end of them to help you stand all the way up on the very tip of your toes. And this point isn't like I point at you. That's not the way it's spelled. It's spelled P-O-I-N-T-E, point. And so we're going to do that. And the first step we're going to learn today for point is a very common step. It's shown a lot in the Nutcracker Ballet. It's a beret, and that means beating steps. And so you can beret in a turn, you can beret in any of the positions, you can beret across the stage, to the front, to the back. The beret is used a lot. So I'm going to show you a beret in place and a beret side to side, and then a beret turn. So the same thing, but turning in a circle. All right, let's do it. See what point shoes look like really quick. You see how my feet kind of look funny? Kind of blocky? Well, that's because there's a block of wood in there to help me stand on my tippy toes. Without these shoes, I wouldn't be able to stand up on my tippy toes because I would break my toes or seriously hurt them. So, while you're watching me do this beret, please do not go all the way up on your tippy toes without these special shoes. Go on the ball of your foot, okay? And I have a broken strap. I'm trying to paper clip it. So, don't mind that. But for real, don't try this on the tippy tips of your toes. Yes, you can probably do it, but you shouldn't because it's dangerous for your toes. I have special shoes that are helping me do it. All right, so I'm going to do my beret from 5th position. So that's when my left foot, I'm going to do a right 5th position. So my left foot is going to be in the back, turned out, just like we're in first, turned out. And my right is going to be in front, turned out. And I'm just going to pop up on my toes, and I'm going to take tiny beating steps in place, and then I'll do side to side. So you're just taking these tiny little steps, just like my hands are doing, kind of like a mouse, it reminds me of. Tiny little beating steps, because that's what beret means. So I'm going to go up, I'm going to do it in place, I'm taking my little steps. Do you see how little they are? I'm going to turn so you can see the front and back. I'm going front, back, front, back, front, back. And then I'm going to go side to side. And then you can go in a turn, in a circle, a beret turn, and then come down. Here's an up-close look at our beret, okay? I'm going to beret in place, and then I'll beret in a turn, all right? Ignore my broken strap, y'all. Plie up, beret in place, and turn. Then I'm going to come down. All right, let's try it together. Ready? So start in 5th. If you prefer left 5th position, go ahead and do it. Some people prefer their left to their right. That's all right. I prefer my right because I'm right-handed. All right, and before we go up, even though you're doing it on the balls of your feet, you should always plie into it because that helps you get momentum to go up. So plie and up, and I'm going to put my hands up because it helps me. I'm going to beret in place, and to the right, to the left, and in my circle, and down, and you're landing in 5th. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed learning about the beret turn and just the beret today. Remember, beret means beating steps. Bye, I'll see you next week.